Do you want to take your VR experience to the next level, but you're low on time and budget for your project? A UX expert review could be a good option for you. In this video, I'll explain what an expert review is, the benefits of getting one, and how they differ from usability testing. I'll also explain when best to get one in the VR design process and how I personally do them. Let's get started. A UX expert review is when a user experience expert evaluates a digital experience. It could be an existing experience or a new one that's still in the works. The expert will search for potential usability problems using a set of UX industry standards that have been scientifically proven to create experiences that are user-friendly and easy to learn. With an expert review, you're getting a quality and informative review from a VR UX expert in a short amount of time for less money. What that amount of time is will depend on the complexity and the length of your VR experience. For example, if you have a VR productivity app like ShapesXR or an immersive video game like Half-Life Alyx, it may take a lot longer to get through than a simple fire safety training scenario. If it is more complex, you may consider choosing pathways or flows to focus on and then have expert reviews more often during the design and development process instead of doing it all at once. Another benefit of getting a UX expert review on your VR project is that you'll get a fresh perspective. If you're on the project team, you're too close to the project and you'll end up missing things because you're staring at the same design all day. You know what your intentions are and how things work, which will make you biased when you're assessing the usability of the experience. This actually just happened to me earlier today on something I was prototyping. I missed something really obvious. Coming up next, I'll explain how UX expert reviews differ from usability testing, when best to get one during the VR design process, and how I personally do the reviews. But before that, like this video and let me know in the comments what your questions are about XR UX design, and I may answer your question in a future video. UX expert reviews are not the same thing as usability testing, and it's important that you know the difference. A UX expert review is conducted by 1 to 5 UX experts based on UX standards to identify potential issues. A usability test is conducted alongside people from your target audience and directly identifies actual issues they come across while performing tasks or playing your game. UX expert reviews identify potential issues. Usability tests identify actual issues. You'll get the best results if you combine expert reviews and usability testing so that your expert review can inform where to focus your usability testing. Let's get real for a minute. The real world is far from ideal. So we often have to do what we can with what we have. If you only have the funding to pick just one and you have access to your target audience, pick usability testing. If you have no budget, no access to your target audience, or no time for usability testing, at the very least, get an expert review. Same as with usability testing, it's best to get a UX expert review as early as possible in your VR design process. This will help you identify any potential issues early enough to easily change direction where needed without a lot of costly rework later. Whenever you have a VR prototype to test or a VR build to review, that's a great time to have an expert review. When I personally review VR experiences, I use a set of UX industry standards. I also include the pillars of gaming UX outlined by Celia Hodent and the XR UX best practices that I've written and published online. In my review, I provide a report that includes a graded score along with an explanation of what that score means for your target audience's experience. I'll also provide a prioritized list of issues to fix, as well as a list of suggested improvements. You can click on the screen right now to learn more about pillars of gaming UX. And you can check the show notes for more information on my review process and to request an expert review for your VR experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.